Do you ever just wake up and need to read for 24 hours? Like there's this burning desire in you to just sit down with books, multiple books at a time, and just devour them one by one in the comfort and coziness of a blanket. Specifically, romance books, which is exactly what we are going to be doing in today's video. With that being said, let's read romance for 24 hours. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So it is, what time is it? 9:43, okay? This readathon actually started at 6 p.m., but my sister was at work, so I figured I'd wait to do an intro with this video, and I already kind of started my reading a little bit, but we figured we'd sit down and talk to you guys about our TBRs for the readathon. I personally am doing a romance readathon, so reading romance for 24 hours, because this video will actually come out, I think, the day after Thanksgiving. Fatty? That's not a good sign. The day after Valentine's Day. So I figured it was only appropriate if I read a bunch of romance books. Up first, which is the one that I'm currently reading, is The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. This one is on my TBR for a second chance author, and I am on page 149, and I'm actually really loving this one. I did not love Better Than the Movies, but this one has been really fun so far. I'm really liking our main character. She's super funny and just like, I don't know, everything about her I'm just loving. So this has been a great start to the readathon, and I hope to finish this like in the next couple hours. Okay, so the other book that I have is X's and O's by Amy Lee, but I've heard really, really good things. And then I also have Dating and Dragons by Christy Boyce. I loved Dungeons and Drama by the same author. It was so fun. It was a 5-star read for me in January, so I have really, really high hopes for this one. So clearly this is the prettier version of me, the bougier version of me.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Very much the bougier, classy, just elaborate version of me. Okay,
I wasn't be offended, but yeah. I have The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides is how we're guessing. I'm like a chapter into this so far.
Oh, you only read a chapter of that one?
Yeah. Unlike Janelle, I am a hardcover girl through and through. So, I'm also a
literally my whole stack being paperbacks.
And mine hardcover. I also am like such a thriller girl. I don't read romance. I don't read anything but thriller. Next on the list, actually, yeah. I Whistle in the Dark by Emma Healy. I got this from the Dollar Tree like maybe 4 years ago. And it actually sounds really good. Like, I don't even know. It's about a missing girl. It sounds really good. The writing probably sucks. I don't know. I don't want to judge Emma Healy, but we'll find out. And then I have Love Letters to a Serial Killer by Tasha Corio. This is actually Janelle's book that she recently bought.
We're gonna get started on reading and hopefully read a lot of things before we close our eyes for the night. Hello, you guys. It is 12:15. I finished The Do-Over like almost an hour ago, and I really, really liked this one. It was not a 5-star for me, but probably 4.5 for sure. I just thought this was so cute. I had the best time with these characters, and our main character, she just was so fun. And then our love interest was obviously like, I don't know, he was also a lot of fun too. I think that they reminded me a lot of just like their dialogue and their banter kind of reminded me a lot of me and my husband. That's my dad. And then I immediately hopped into X's and O's by Amy Lee, and I'm on page 58, and I'm having a really, really good time with this one as well. Actually, I'm like really surprised at how much I'm liking this writing, because I don't know, it is very rom-com-y, and I really, really love it, and I'm super excited to continue this one. But I am incredibly tired, and I am not gonna sacrifice that much sleep for this, because as a mom, I can't catch up on it later. So I'm gonna head to bed, and then she wants to go watch the sunrise on the beach, which I think will be really pretty content. Am I feeling it right now at 12:15? Absolutely not. So I'm gonna go to sleep. And hopefully when I wake up, I'll be more in the mood for it, although I have been promised a coffee. Oh,
I'm on page 87, so it's not horrible. I've only been reading for an hour.
Yeah, she has not been reading like I have. She's been getting distracted.
No. Okay, that sounded really sarcastic.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not sure why it came out like that. We've been reading for the same amount of time.
Yeah, but you were getting distracted for a while.
I'm proud of my 87 pages.
No, I'm saying that's good, considering you were getting distracted a bunch.
Oh. Anyway, that's pretty good so far. It's definitely slower than what I'm used to. Like, Riley Sager's, like, from the first page, you're like, what? And this is definitely, like, slowly unfolding. So I kind of have to convince myself to turn the page.
Anyways, we're gonna wake up really early tomorrow and read some more. But as of now, I'm gonna shut my pretty little eyes and dream.
Who told you that? I think our eyes are the same, so.
Good night. I feel like the lighting is bad no matter what I do because it's just so gloomy outside and gross, and I'm trying to do my best with this ring light. Anyways, I finished X's and O's. It is 11:05, and honestly, I think I'm gonna give this one a 3-star. It was kind of meh for me, and like the romance is cute and whatever, but this just did not do it for me, you know? I don't know why, honestly. I think it felt very typical. Although I did love the like idea of her being like this bookstagrammer. So like that was really fun because I also am a bookstagrammer. So it just felt like kind of relatable in that way. But I also felt like there wasn't enough of her life that felt like a bookstagrammer. Like you just get these like random vlog intro kind of things like at the beginning of some chapters. But it didn't feel like, I don't know, just felt like these random updates that she was giving like this vlog, but I didn't feel like, I don't know, it just didn't feel cohesive. But we still have so much time till this video is over. So I'm moving on to Dating and Dragons by Christy Boyce. I'm like way ahead of schedule, which is great. I need to pull these stickers off. I just appreciate Barnes & Noble's stickers because they come off so nicely. Target, take notes. If I end up finishing this book and still have a couple hours left for the readathon, I'm like nervous to jump into another book because I don't know how long it'll take for me to finish that book. So we'll see how fast I get through this one. I typically read this author pretty quickly and the font is pretty big and the chapters are typically pretty short. We'll see. And then that will determine if I move on to another book or if I just like call it. But let's read it, Dating and Dragons. I've just finished Dating and Dragons. I think I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. It's not quite a 5-star for me. I definitely loved dating, what is it? No, Dungeons and Drama better. I don't know what, like I couldn't tell you why, to be honest, but this one just didn't have the same feel. But the romance was still super cute and giddy, and I loved Quinn's grandmother's role in this one. She just was so fun. So I don't know, elderly people, they're cute. And in this setting, she was just extra adorable. So I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. It is 5:20, so there's 40 minutes left of the readathon. I don't see myself starting another book at this point, but let's do a little recap of the 3 that I did read. First was The Do-Over. We gave this one 5. Did I give this one 5 stars? Or did I give this one 4.5 stars? 4.5 stars. I did really like this one. This one had me giggly, giddy. This one was such a fun time, and I'm so glad that I decided to give this author another shot. And then X's and O's, which was probably my least favorite out of all these. This is definitely a 3-star for me. I just found this to just be very like typical, I guess. And I also felt like her role as a bookstagrammer felt a little bit random in this, since we only got these like little excerpts of like her vlogging or something, like at the beginning of chapters or like at random spots in chapters, but I didn't feel like she felt like a book storyteller through the whole book, if that makes sense. And then Dating and Dragons is landing at a 4-star. I feel like overall this is a pretty successful romance readathon. I think these are great choices, and I'm so glad to have tackled some more books off of my physical TBR, because that is my goal for this year. But that is going to conclude this readathon. I hope you guys enjoyed. My sister is over yonder still using her last 40 minutes of the readathon to finish, maybe not finish, but to get a good ways more into Silent Patient. If she finishes it by the time I upload this video, I will put her thoughts of the book in case you guys want to know. But yeah, that concludes our 24-hour romance readathon. I had so much fun, and I plan to do a readathon like this like at least once a month this year, because that's really all I'm capable of. With all that being said, I had such a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.